in PGDRP course, and I opted for SAP MM. So that's all about me.
So what is SAP MM? What are the key function does it perform?
SAP MM, SAP MM stands for Material Management. The main function of SAP MM is to handle the sourcing and procurement and some inventory management functions also. So with the help of material management, we controls the procurement flow and inventory management also.
So mostly SAP MM consultant deals with the procurement, inventory, in which good received, good issue, transfer posting, all
Yes,
these things come.
yes,
So can
yes.
you please explain end-to-end procure to pay cycle?
Yes, the procure to pay cycle starts from actually requirement gathering, determination of requirement gathering. It's come from various departments or it's come from MRP run. When the all requirements we gather into one document, that's we call it as a purchase requisition. The purchase requisition is our internal document. So when we all gather the requirements in one document, we go for either purchase order or we go for request for quotation when in we don't know the source of supply. In that case, we go for a request for quotation. We generate the quotation and we send request for quotation to the multiple vendors, and vendor sends quotation to us, and we maintain that quotation with price, the base price. And suppose we know the source of supply, in that case we go for direct purchase order. We directly convert purchase requisition to purchase order, and after purchase order we take the follow up and order processing from our side. And after the vendor will gives the goods, when we are receiving the goods, we normally vendor sends invoice to us. We enter that invoice in our system, and when the invoice verification process was done, we pay the amount to the vendor. So when we are paying to the vendor, that's in that case the procure to pay cycle was completed when we are paying to the vendor.
So in procure to pay cycle, at which step MMFI integration take place?
Yeah, it's happened in three stages, like good receipt, invoice receipt, and payment. In these three steps, MF integration was actually happened.
So where we maintain the standard price and moving average price.
We maintain standard price and moving average price in material master. With there in accounting one view, one option, one field was there like price control. In that we set yes for standard and V for moving average price. According to that, we maintain the price for material.
So can you tell me what is the impact of it in accounting entries if the price is standard price and if it is moving average price?
Yes, when the price control is standard, in that case, when the material master price and PO price will be changed, in that case, the PRD account will hit. PRD account stands for price difference account, and in moving average price, its name like its name. It will adjust the price according to the price will change, like the material master price will 10 rupees and PO price will be 20 rupees. It will calculate the average, and according to its adjust its price in material master. So in the case of moving average price, no PRD account will hit. In PRD account is always hit in standard price.
Right. So PRD accountability in standard price and in case of moving average price, the material price will get adjusted in the material master data.
Yes.
Okay. What are the master data in SAP MM?
In SAP MM, there are different master data like material master, vendor master, service master, and purchase master data. In purchasing master data, there are three kinds of master data again: source list, quota arrangement, and purchasing info record. Means there are totally six master data available in material master.
So in material master, what is material type?
Uh, material type decides the actual which views are to be displayed to the user. Its controls number range, it controls price control also. On the basis of material type, we decide which price control we want, and we also set default price control for the particular material type also. So this all number range, price control, views, and external procurement decide by material type. These
So
all are the.
can we create a new material type?
Yes, we can create a Z material type.
Okay, and what parameters we need to consider to create a new material type?
Um, for first important thing is number range. Second is which views are required for user, which price control that user wants, that standard price or moving average price, and the main important thing was procurement of that material. If suppose user want external procurement, we mandatory external procurement, and user want internal production. So according to the user, we can maintain the procurement also. In
Right.
when we are creating new material type, these all things are important that user have to provide us.
You missed one point which required for account determination.
uh,
So material,
Valuation class is also there for material type through
so
account.
material type have valuation class. So there is a bridge, right?
Yes, yes,
Which
there.
links material type and valuation
Yes,
class.
account category reference is a
Correct.
bridge between material type and valuation class. Where account category reference link the valuation class to
Correct.
material
So you
type.
need to consider all this one, right?
Yes.
So tell me which master data is used to fix or to block the source of supply.
Yes, the source list is a master data to fix and block the source of supply. The T code for the source list is ME01. So in that T code, we maintain the vendors for particular for material and plant. Yeah, it's possible. So it's possible in source list to
So
store
at
this.
which level we are maintaining source list?
A plant level, we
Right.
maintain for plant level.
Good. So we have a vendor, let's say in the Bangalore,
Yes,
and they have two more offices in Pune and Nashik. Maybe those are performing a different operations. Let's say
yes,
Pune is responsible for financial things like invoicing, and Mumbai is responsible for ordering address where we are sending the PO.
yes.
So I want to maintain those two address for the main supplier. How can I map in SAP?
So you can map this scenario in SAP through business partner. That's the functionality provided by SAP in Vendor Master. So with the help of business partner, you can map this scenario. So you have to create business partner function like ordering address. So where you want to deliver that good supplier, which vendor you have to deliver the goods. That's good supplier. Third one is normal vendor, and fourth one is invoicing party, which vendor will send us an invoice. So these are the four partner functions that provided by SAP. So for this scenario, we use this partner functionality.
So first you need to create a Bangalore main supplier, right? And under
Yes,
that Bangalore, we need to assign those two BP. So we need to create a Pune with ordering address or what are the invoicing party vendor grouping. Similarly, Mumbai we need to create with that particular grouping, right? And those two BP we have to assign in the main partner vendor that is Bangalore.
yes.
So what are the partner functions for vendor master?
There are types of partner function, business partner function available in SAP.
Yeah, yeah. So what are
Uh,
those?
that's for ordering address, vendor, goods supplier, and invoicing party.
Okay,
Mm. And goods supplier was also there.
okay. So if the material is procured from different vendor and different price,
Mm.
so how we can maintain? I want to procure a material from different vendor with different price, same material.
We need to have maintain the purchasing info record for that material and vendor combination.
So material A, we need to create a purchasing info record,
Yes,
correct?
we need to have correct purchasing info record for combination of that material and vendor. So we maintain it for two different prices.
So can we create a purchasing info record without material?
Yes, we can create it. There is one field that material group. So with the help of that material group, we also create the purchasing info record.
Can we create purchasing info record without plant?
Yes, we can create it. It's applicable to it's on purchasing of level. Suppose we have enter the purchasing of, then it is applicable to purchasing of level.
Right. Okay, okay. What are the special procurement?
There are four types of special procurement: subcontracting, consignment, pipeline, and returnable transport packaging. This all, but we maintain it for three special procurement. We maintain the PR for three special procurement like subcontracting, consignment, and pipeline.
Can you tell me which scenarios when we are using the subcontracting process?
Um, in suppose we take an example of suppose we don't have any manufacturing facility to produce that particular to produce the particular operation on that component. So in that case, we have to go on external vendors. So we give that a component to the external vendor. We do that particular operation from that vendor and take it back from our side and normally do our process. So when we don't have any facility to manufacture or something, we have pending machine production work. So in that case, our means delivery time is near, and we don't have enough time to manufacture that component. In that case also we can go to the subcontracting case.
Okay, so you need to explain. Mainly, we are using subcontracting when one of the operation in the routing is carried out at external supplier, right? So for that
Yes,
particular operation, we are assigning control key PP02 so that the purchase requisition will generated in the backend, and then we are
yes,
converting PR to PO and sending that particular material for perform that operation. Or we can send raw material to subcontractor for assembly activities. So mainly there are two types on operation subcontracting and another is the assembly subcontracting.
yes, yes.
So how we are sending that material to subcon?
We can do the transfer posting with the help of T code ME20. We are sending that component to the subcontracting vendor.
What is the moment type?
The moment type will be 541 in when we are sending the material component to the subcon vendor.
And what will be the accounting entries?
There will be no counting entries when we are sending the components to the vendor. The accounting entries will be generated when we are receiving that particular component from vendor. The movement type for is receiving the
No,
material is
you
normal.
don't need to explain those things.
Okay.
Okay. So if I want to transfer the material from one plant to another plant of the same company code, what we
Yes.
call that process?
We called it as intra-company process. One plant to another plant of same company code.
And what are the possible ways or how we can transfer the material?
Within one company code, different plants.
Yes, same
There are
company code.
yes, there are two ways. Like we can do transfer posting also, and we can do stock transfers also.
How we can do transfer posting here?
We can do the transfer posting with the help of T code MIGO. In that movement type for plant to plant transfer is 301 for one step and 303 and 305 for two step. And when we want to transfer from storage to storage location, the movement type for one step will be 311 and two step will be 313 and 315.
So I want to create a purchase order
Mm.
and then I want to send the material. Okay, so
Uh,
what will be the process? What is the moment type? So there is a receiving plant and supplying plant. So receiving plant will create a PO and supplying plant will send the material to receiving plant, right?
yes.
So stock transfer order is created. So what will be the moment type to send that material?
It is within the same company code or within different company
Same
code.
same company code.
Yeah. When there are again two options. You can do with delivery or without delivery. It's totally depend on user. And when the with delivery option 647 is the one step movement type. One step movement type will be 647, and when you want to two step, then you means you ask about receiving plant sends PO to supplying plant, means in that in this scenario we have to use two step. So movement type will be 645 and 646. Sorry, the movement type will be 641 and 101 in this scenario.
Do you know 351 moment type?
Yes, 351 is for without delivery. When user don't want without delivery, so in that case we directly do 351.
And what are the accounting entries in intercompany?
Supplying accounting entries will be generated at supplying plant side. Supplying plant will be credited and receiving plant will be debited.
At which step this accounting entries will take place?
Goods issue, when we are doing goods issue.
And when we are doing good receipt?
When we are doing goods issue, there will be no accounting entries.
Okay.
There will be no accounting entries when we are doing goods receipt.
So in consignment process, when we are doing good receipt, what are the accounting documents will generate?
In consignment process, in means actually I didn't listen. You tell about goods receipt case
Good
or
receipt. i- So what is the consignment process?
in consignment process, vendor keeps their stock in company premises, but still vendor is belong means the stock is belongs to the vendor. When we are doing transfer posting, in that case only we are liable to pay the vendor. So when we are receiving, like the question you ask, the answer is when we are receive goods. In that case, there will be no accounting entries. Then accounting entries will be generated when we are transferring the stock from consignment stock to warehouse stocks or our own stock,
Okay, so when we are doing good receipt, the stock is non-valuated, right? And the owner
non-valuated
of the stock is still consignment vendor.
consignment vendor. Yes.
So there will be no accounting entries.
Yes.
What is the pipeline process?
In pipeline process, the flow continuously flows from vendor premises to the company premises. In that case, we don't have to create the purchase order. We directly do the goods receipt and directly settle the invoice with vendor. And the PIR is mandatory for pipeline.
Is there any specific thing we have to maintain in material master data?
Material master data, the material type will be pipe, and for
Right.
that material type, the pipeline is mandatory.
And do we need to create a purchase requisition or purchase order?
For pipeline, no need to create a purchase order. We directly do goods issue, sorry, and directly do goods issue and settle the payment with vendor through T code MRKO.
Okay. Can we maintain the price in purchase order, consignment purchase order?
No, it's not maintained to consignment purchase order. It's maintained in purchasing info record of consignment. The when we are entering the item category as K, that time the field was blocked, means the field was gray out. In the configuration consignment item category configuration was there, so that's why the field was gray out.
So, in consignment process, if the price change before consumption,
Yes.
right? So how we will handle this? So when you create a purchase info record for consignment, the price was 10. Now at the time of consumption, the price is changed to 15. So which price will come?
This price we will maintain in purchasing the latest price as 15 rupees. We maintain in purchasing info record. So this 15 rupees is come in settlement MRQ.
So we need to consider the latest price in PAR, right?
Latest price in PAR. So when
Right.
we are creating a PO, there will be no price. So at the time of posting, the price will change. Is not affect on our process. After that also we can change the price in PAR and settle with vendor.
Correct. What is item category?
For consignment is K.
No, not for a consignment. What is item
Okay.
category? Definition?
Yes, yes. Item category controls the controls that goods received, invoice received, and some other fields in purchase order also. And item category also mandatory. The means with item category, the account assignment category combination was also there to be mandatory or not. This will also decide by item category. It is available in item category configuration.
So mainly item category, we can identify which types of procurement is it, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me the item category for special procurement process? What is the item category for subcontracting?
Is EL.
For consignment?
For consignment is K.
For STO?
For STO in when you are using intra-company STO, the document type will be UB, and in that case, item category is U. And in NBs, when you are we
No,
are
no,
doing,
I'm not asking document type, so you don't need to explain.
yes, yes, it's U.
Okay. And for service?
It's the D.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we create a new item category
We can when we cannot create a new item category in the standard one. When suppose user wants new create a new item category, so that for this we have to create new document type. In new document type we create a new item category, but in existing one we cannot create item category.
So answer is you cannot create a new item category.
Yes,
We can create a document type, but I'm talking about item category.
yes.
So, okay. What is the account assignment category?
Account assignment category tells us which means the posting will happen in which account, means which account will be charged for this process, which account will be charged for this particular business process. This the is tailed by account assignment category.
So if I want material in particular department, so how we can do it? What should I use in purchase order? The account assignment category.
uh, Suppose we take in means there are different account assignment categories available. Uh, suppose user wants the account assignment the material available for purchase department, so we enter the account assignment category as F for production order, and
Production order.
uh, is is F for production order and K for cost center and
So
Q
what?
for project.
So what we'll use?
uh,
So in your example, if I want particular material in purchasing department, let's say there are stationery items I ordered,
yes.
and I want it for to be consumed by purchasing department. So what should be the account category?
In that case, we can use account assignment category as a cost center. We can
Yeah,
create one cost center as a purchasing department, and we can assign GL account to that cost center, and we can uh, do that charge that GL account for that consumption
yeah. So answer is cost center.
cost center. Yes.
So each department has their own cost center.
Yes.
So how we came to know in advance, like how much quantity vendor will deliver? Is there any specific setting or any document we need to create?
Means we can create contract. In that case, means
No,
we
no,
can
not contract. So even contract we are converting it to PO only, right? So now when vendor will deliver the material, so how we came to know how much material vendor will deliver? There is something called advance shipping notification.
Yes, yes.
How we came to know?
A vendor will send us an advance shipping. There means advance shipping notification will be there for confirm means
So what is there in the purchase order?
confirmation control was there.
Right. So you need to create a inbound delivery confirmation control case maintain,
Yes,
right?
yes. We need to create a confirmation control when vendor want sends the particular quantity in advance. That means the advance shipping notification will come before your delivery. Means in that confirmation control we can maintain in the configuration of confirmation control we can maintain the different times means order acknowledgement uh, and inbound delivery, so we can maintain it according to the requirement of user.
What is GR based invoice?
In GR based invoice means it matches the GR quantity to the invoice quantity means the price, the amount will be charged in invoice with according to that quantity. Suppose we take an example, we do the GR of 10 quantity and vendor sends the invoice to 11 quantity, so in that case the variance will be occur. So that with this GR based invoice verification, the system will know that this variance will occur or something other was happen.
So when we are creating invoice, what is the reference document?
We take an reference of purchase order.
Then what is the use of GR?
Means it's matches means in three. Suppose we do invoice verification for that particular vendor. In that scenario, we have to maintain this GR based invoice verification because the PO quantity and GR quantity will be matched by system, and the PO price and invoice price will be matched by system. This both criteria will match. Then only the system will remove the block. Otherwise, system block the invoice for payment. Hello.
Okay, so what is ERS?
ER, ERS is the full form of ERS is evaluated receipt settlement when we want the invoice receipt automatically done. So in that case, we do ERS. The configuration for ERS is in a vendor master and in PO. The tick when we tick that ERS in vendor master, it will automatically come in PO, and our invoice will be automatically settled through ERS. In that case, we have to maintain tax code compulsorily.
So is there any prerequisite to maintain the ERS?
Yes, it the prerequisite for maintain ERS in vendor master one field is there, auto ERS. So we have to tick that field. When we are tick over there, it will automatically come in purchase order, and uh, we have to maintain tax code for that particular process.
So how you are creating the invoice? What is the reference document? Sorry, I missed that part. In GR based invoice, what is the reference document you mentioned?
Purchase order will be the reference document for creating GR based invoice. Sorry, invoice.
Then what again? If if it is a purchase order, then what is the use of GR?
In means
So
I didn't understand.
mainly GR based invoice we are using when we are expecting the multiple deliveries, when you are expecting the partial quantities, right? When you
Yes.
know the order will be fulfilled by means of many partial deliveries. So that time we are using GR based invoice mainly.
Okay.
So the invoice that can be created reference to delivery note or good receipt document only,
Okay,
not
means
the PO.
when we want when our vendor gives us a partial delivery, in that case, GR based invoice verification configuration is
Yeah,
required.
I'm just taking one example, but GR based invoice, so invoice we're creating with reference to that material document.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yes, I understood.
What are the master data used in purchase order?
Um, a material master for material that we are using, vendor master for vendor, and purchasing info record for price. Mm, and source list was also there, but it's not necessarily required in purchase order. It's mostly required in purchase requisition. So mainly we focus on, we said that three master data is required, like uh, purchasing info record, vendor master, and material master.
So in purchase order, there are different conditions are coming, right?
Yeah, it's come from mm, price. It's come from purchasing info record, and it's also come from pricing procedure.
So what is the PB00 and PBXS?
The PB00 and PBXS both are gross price, but PB00 is automatic gross price when price will automatically come, and in PBXX the configuration was there to set manual manual has priority, so we have to enter manually in PBXX case.
Uh, So PBXS is the manual price,
Yes,
and
PBXX
PB00 where I have the
automatic.
condition records. So
Yes.
when the price coming from PIR, that time PB00 will come. Okay. So what is the use of document type?
For purchase order,
Hmm.
the document type controls number range assignment, field status for screen field status, and it also controls item category, allowed item categories, and link purchase requisition. These four things was controlled by document type.
So what is the standard document type for PO?
The standard document type for PO is NB.
And for intercompany,
Is UB.
are you sure?
Yes, for intra-company is UB.
And for intracompany?
Intra-companies is UB.
So UB for intra both, right?
No, no. For intra is UB and for inter is NB.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
Can you tell me hierarchy of org structure?
uh, Means it starts from client where we log on. We have to, means I have to only explain, or I have to
Yeah,
only tell the name.
explain the organization unit. What are the organization unit and
Yes.
what are the possible assignments?
Okay. Organizational units in SAP is like start from client where we log on. Client has highest in the hierarchy. Client has own set of master data with independent table. And after client, there was a company. Company is our internal trading partner, and we after company there was means we assign company codes to the company. Actually, after client, company code will be there. Company code is a legal entity where we do financial reporting, means all the profit and loss statement, balance sheet statement was recorded at company code level. And after company code, plant will become, plant is our actually manufacturing facility was there, or plant is behavior like distribution center, sales office within our logistics. A plant is the place where actual our production was happen. And after plant storage location was also there, is assigned to the plant. Storage location is assigned to the plant. Storage location is the place where we store our material by material type wise. And in our point of view, there will be purchasing organization and purchasing group. We assign purchasing organization to the company code and plant both also, but at a single time we can assign it to the company code or to the plant only. And purchasing organization is responsible for procuring procurement activities for that particular material. And there will be purchasing group, but purchasing group we doesn't assign to anything. It's a floating entity. Purchasing group is it's a individual person or group of people who do the procurement activities for a particular plant or particular organization, but we didn't assign this purchasing group to anything. But and one more thing I have to add it that purchasing organization means SAP suggests that purchasing organization assign purchasing organization to plant, but SAP also give provision to assign purchasing organization to company codes. Uh,
So
when
what will happen if you assign the purchasing organization to company code?
uh, when you are assigning the purchasing organization to the company codes, it will applicable to the all plants under that company codes.
Right, good. So is it possible to assign plant to different company code?
Uh, Sorry, I didn't understood the question. Can you repeat?
So is it possible to assign one plant to two different company code?
No, it's not possible to assign one plant to two different company codes because a plant is unique within company code.
So is it possible to assign organization two different company code?
No, it's not possible. In purchasing organization cannot assign to multiple company codes.
So if you are doing cross company code, in that case, what will be the assignment for purchasing organization?
Uh, we can assign the highest yes, in we can assign multiple we can assign purchasing organization to multiple plants in cross company code we assign purchasing organization to multiple plants the both are belonging to the different company codes. Actually I confused when you ask we can assign
So you are correct. So we cannot assign organization to different company code, but we can assign in
a
that
mul-
case to plant,
yes,
and that plant will be, have the different company code.
yes.
Okay, where we
uh,
can see the org structure. Is there any T code?
This is when you want to see the org structure company code wise the T code will be EC01, and when you want to see the org structure by plant, so there will be another T code like EC02.
Okay,
Yes, both are the same T code. When one is used for company code see the org structure company code wise, and another one to see the code by plant wise EC01 and EC02.
okay. What is outline agreement?
uh, Outline agreement we can create an outline agreement with vendor to negotiate the terms of payment for that particular material. So in that scenario we can create an outline agreement with vendor.
So what are the types of outline agreements?
uh,
Which
there are
documents were create?
there are two types of outline agreement. First one is contract and second one is scheduling agreement.
Okay. So what is scheduling agreement?
Scheduling agreement means in scheduling agreement we can create a contract with vendor with some delivery schedules. Means on when we require when our customer has a repetitive manufacturing process, and in that process the customer wants certain product in weekly, monthly or daily. In that case we can create a scheduling agreement with that particular vendor. So uh, for this we also design the delivery schedules also.
So what is the difference between scheduling agreement and schedule line?
In schedule line agreements means we can decide the price means amount and amount with vendor for the particular time frame. And in delivery schedule we actually maintain the which actually maintain the period wise delivery schedule like monthly, weekly or daily we want. According to that we maintain the delivery schedules. So in delivery schedule there will be no price, and in scheduling agreement there will be amount that we have to negotiate or decide with vendor.
So what is the T code?
ME31L is a T code for delivery sorry scheduling agreement, and ME38 is for T code for delivery schedules.
So delivery schedule is same as the purchase order,
Yes,
basically. Okay.
delivery schedule is same as purchase order that we are providing to the vendor.
Okay. What is the T code to create a contract?
ME31K is a T code to create a contract.
Okay. Do you know release strategy?
Yes, I know release strategy.
Okay, so tell me, what are the determining fields in header for PO release strategy?
Uh, per- it's a total means it's actually according to the configuration. Suppose we do the configuration for purchasing organization, vendor, and price also, net price also. This is the influencing factor that triggers the release strategy in purchase order.
In header, right?
Yes, header.
And what are the determining factor in item for release PO release strategy?
Determine it's in PO. Basically, the release strategy will applicable at header level only.
Very good.
Yes, in it's is possible in case of purchase requisition because PO is our external documents. We
So
have
where
to
we
print.
maintain, so in purchase acquisition, at which step we are maintaining whether it should release at item level or header level?
Uh, Means it's a document type is at document type level. Suppose we tick that overall release means it is at header level, and the tick is not there, so it is at item level. Is it
Okay.
at overall release?
Okay.
Hmm.
Can you tell me two main difference in master data for in ECC and S4?
From means only difference between ECC and S4 HANA, or it's from a perspective of master data.
Yeah.
First difference from vendor master, there will be only one T code in S4 HANA, like means BP, and in ECC there will be multiple T codes for creating a business partner, or we say that vendor or customer. And from another was Migo. There will be different T codes in ECC to do the Migo, means to do the goods receipt, goods issue. But in S4 HANA, it will be under one T code like Migo. This is the two difference between one is business partner BP and second one is Migo.
Okay.
Yes,
So do you know auto PO?
yes, I know Auto PO.
So what are the
Um,
prerequisites for auto PO?
we have to there are two prerequisites for auto PO. First one is in vendor master, we have to tick that auto PO, and the second one is in auto PO in material master, that's available in purchasing view.
And in vendor master where we are maintaining the auto PO checkbox?
It is in purchasing of view FLVN01.
Okay. Only two prerequisite?
Yes, and we have to maintain the source list also.
Okay.
Sorry,
And
not source list, PIR.
okay.
Yes.
So source list is it mandatory?
Uh, when there are multiple vendors, in that case, source list is mandatory. Means we are using the source list when we have a fixed source of supply. In that case, source list will
But
become
I have a
mandatory
unique combination of material and vendor in purchasing info record. So still we need source list.
in PO.
Yeah. So source list
Uh,
is it mandatory or not?
no, no, it is not mandatory in that case. So we
Okay.
can say that source list is not mandatory.
So tell me, can we create auto PO without material master?
Auto PO without material master is not possible.
Can we create purchase requisition without material master?
Yeah, is possible with the help of short text and material group.
And can we convert that PR to PO?
Uh, yeah, it's also possible to convert
So
PR to
if it is
PO.
possible manually, then is it possible in auto?
No, it's not possible in auto.
Why?
Means that we have means PR is mandatory in that scenario.
Okay, so tell me, can we create a PAR without material?
Yes, it's create with material group.
So if PIR can be created without material, PR can be created without material,
Yeah,
then why we cannot
yes, yes,
create
we
auto PO without material master?
yes, we can create the auto auto queue without material master with the help of that material group. Yeah, we already maintain it in PIR.
Can we create PIR automatically?
Yes, it's all created by automatically. There will be one field like info update in PO also, contract also, and I think RFQ also was there. In that scenario, when we pick that info update, the combination is is not seen by system. The system will create new PIR or modify that existing PIR also. System will see that combination for the particular material.
Can we create a purchase order without storage location?
Yes, it's not compulsory in PO to storage is to enter a storage location.
So if you have not entered the storage location and created a purchase order, now you are doing good receipt, right?
Yes.
So are you able to save the post the good receipt without storage location?
No, it's not possible in goods receipt case. We have to enter the storage location when we are doing goods receipt in T code Migo, because we have to store that material in somewhere. So in that scenario, we have to maintain it in when we are doing goods receipt.
Can you tell me the moment type for good receipt with reference to PO?
The moment type will be 101 for goods receipt with reference to PO.
And what is the valuated good receipt and non-valuated good receipt?
In valuated good receipt, our inventory value will be updated, and in non-valuated good receipt, our inventory value will not be increased. Our inventory our inventory does not affect on that non-valuated GR. So valuated GR has effect on our inventory.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the moment type for cancellation of good receipt?
Cancellation of goods receipt is 102.
And if I want to return the material due to
So
the certain defect, so how we can return that material?
Uh, you can simply use the moment type 121. It's a return delivery moment type. You can do the return delivery.
So we are doing return delivery with reference to which document?
Material document.
And if I want to return with purchase order, then
Sorry. No. Sorry. 121 is with reference to purchase order. It's my mistake. It's 120 to 121 is against purchase order.
and if I want to return against the good material document.
Against material document is I think 102.
So first thing 121 is with reference to which document? Material document or PO?
With PO with reference to PO.
With
121 is with respect to PO. Return delivery with respect to PO.
so let's say if I don't know the PO number, okay, and I want to return the material due to this some quality damage or quality problems, okay, and I'm not able to identify that good received against which purchase order.
So
So how we can return that in that case?
So in that case, mm, means I'm not sure about, but I seen in purchase order, but the case is I don't know the purchase order number. So I think the moment type 102 will be reverse to do the delivery.
So is it 121 or 122?
Uh, Give me 1 minute to. Sorry, it's 122. 121 is subsequent adjustment of that subcontracting.
Right. Do you know moment type 161?
Sorry, I didn't know about this moment type 161.
Okay, just have a look.
Yes, yes, I will check it.
What is the moment type in subcontracting for consumption?
Moment type for subcontracting.
Consumption.
Uh, Consumption is
There
give
is
me
when you are doing good receipt, there is
the
one moment type automatically get triggered.
uh, goods receipt at the time of goods receipt it will be 543 for overconsumption and 544 is under consumption.
And for scrap, how we are receiving the
Uh,
scrap?
I think is moment type 551.
551.
One.
No.
Sorry, 545. 545. 540. 541 is for sending material to the vendor. Means we providing material to the vendor.
So if I want to good issue with reference to production order, what is the good that moment type?
Goods received against production order. It might be five. No, sorry, is uh, sorry. This moment I didn't recall the answer. But I will try.
What is the use of moment type 201
Two zeroing is for goods issued to the cost center.
and 261?
Goods issued against production order.
That's what I ask you.
No, means I heard question about how will you receive material from production order with movement
No,
type.
no, not sorry. I ask issue, not receipt.
Uh, and that's why I'm confused. I think I didn't heard about the goods how we will receive
Okay.
material from
So
production order.
in consignment process, at the time of consumption of the raw material, what is the moment type we are using?
411K.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is the T code to settle the good consumption in consignment process?
T code to settle the consumption is MRKO, vendor consignment settle.
Okay.
MRKO is the T code.
So there is one material, okay,
Yes.
and there are two different plants. So material is maintained at two different plants.
Yes.
So one plant using that material as a raw material and another plant using as a finished good.
Yes.
So can we maintain, first thing, is it possible to maintain two different material types for same material in two plants?
In two different plants or
Yeah.
two. Yes. Yes, it's possible to maintain the one material with two different material type in two different plants.
How?
Simply we are extending this material
No,
and
no, we are
change.
not extending. So there is one material, ABC material created,
Yes.
okay, and material ABC, let's say. So plant one,
Yes.
so plant 1, 2, 3, 4 using ABC material as raw material, and plant 5, 6, 7, 8 use that material as a finished good. So is it possible same material two different plant, two different material
Uh,
type.
mm, I know only we are extending that material to the different plants with changing the material type. So I didn't recall this moment actually. How we can means I didn't face this scenario.
Okay. Okay, tell me another thing. One material
Mm,
or same scenario, above scenario. Is it possible for this plant price is 10 rupees and for this plant price is 15 rupees?
yes, it's possible
How?
because the valuation area will be different.
Valuation area.
Area, yes, valuation area will be different. So we can maintain it at different prices.
So where we are maintaining this price?
In accounting one view, or in accounting one view, we can maintain it. Accounting one view, we can maintain the price of that particular material.
Okay. So again, second question. One material supplying, we are getting that material from two different vendor.
Yes,
Okay. So the price obviously there will be different.
yes.
So how we can maintain that?
We can procure the same material with two different vendors.
Yeah. So material ABC, this one we are getting it from vendor X, Y, Z.
Yes.
So how we can maintain this?
We can maintain with the help of split valuation.
Split valuation.
Yes, through split valuation we can maintain this. We can create a valuation type for that particular material for that particular vendors.
Why we cannot create a two PIR instead? Why we need split valuation here?
Yes, we maintain PR also because the combination is different. So we can also maintain PR also. Yes, sorry, it's my mistake. When we require split valuation, in this in the case
Hmm.
uh, when the origin of material will be different and the procurement type of material will be different and procurement origin and procurement type of material will be different.
So can you explain split valuation?
Yes, split when we want to maintain the material at two different prices within same valuation area. In that case, we require split valuation. So for split valuation, the process will be like first we have to create the valuation type. So we maintain valuation type, and again we create the valuation category, and we assign the valuation type to that particular valuation category, and we assign that valuation category to the plant, and we activate split valuation at that particular plant. So whenever we doing that material, and one important thing is that we have to maintain the material master with valuation category and moving average price. So when we are valuating that material with different valuation type, so we can maintain the price, maintain the different prices for that particular material under one valuation area. So this is the process for split valuation.
Okay.